Hi everyone, Baba Ganet's here. You remember when I said I was going to have a Throwback Thursday? Well, that wasn't the case, because I seem to have a little problem here. I got this computer a couple years ago, and it just sat on my desk. Well, I started it up, but I had it set for 2 years. And then I went to check to see if everything was working to do all my video, and needless to say, I had a couple errors. So I fiddle around with it, get everything situated, check the BIOS, check all the hardware, check the software, and needless to say, I had one of the memory sticks was loose, and that gave me a long beep error. So anyway, as I was saying, what I have for you this evening is a very interesting computer. It is a Compaq presario sr1130 NX running a AMD Epsilon XP. And also running Windows 7. Now this computer was very top of the line back in its day, I guess, for its age anyway. For what it has a Intel Celeron D 325 2.53 gigahertz with a 533 megahertz bus speed and a Intel 845G chipset. Along with that, it has a L2 cache of 256 and a cache processor of 256, and its cache size is a L2. Processor size is a 256 and installed is a 256. Now what I have as a hard drive is a ATA 100, and it usually has a CD, but I took the CD out for obvious reasons. It did not work. What I have installed, or what it specifies, is 256, and I have 1 gigahertz max installed with a DDR SDR RAM, and its memory speed is 333 with a memory specification compliance of PC 2700. Now its memory is a DIMM form factor of a 184 pin. And what I have as a hard drive is a ATA 100 5400 RPM HDD parallel ATA interface. And its capacity is a 40 gigahertz. So with that said, I'm going to open the computer up and show you what it looks like inside. Now, as you can see, it has a looks like a 80 millimeter fan, I'm guessing. And on the motherboard, on the chip, it has a Cooler Master fan. If you down here, you have a AGP slot for your video, and then all your PCI slots for everything else. And if you look over here behind the wires, there is a memory installed, and that's where I had the problems. Now if you look over here, there's the hard drive, and that's where the CG drive was supposed to originally be in, but it no longer works. I need to find another one. So anyway, with that being said, that is the internals of the computer. Now it did come with a Compaq keyboard, original standard. It had your, sleepy time, your connect, search, email, Q Club, which no longer works because it's out of date, your calculator functions, your up and down volume, and your normal keyboard, which is basically clicky clicky. And it seems like I have a little doggy that wanted to come out and play. Say hi, Daisy. Daisy, say hi. Ah, she's not camera shy. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is start this up and we'll see what happens. Hopefully there's no smoke. And also I am running a Dell monitor. There we go, we're running Windows XP. Now some people say they don't like Windows XP, but I beg to differ. There's still a lot of people that seem to run Windows XP. And I think it's at least half of the people that usually run Windows 7, 8, and now 10. Boy, this sure can use a SSD drive. There we go. When I guess I should have booted it in the drive. As you can see, I have many of a desktop. More than you really should have. But then again, I've had this computer for quite some time. And I've used just about every software imaginable out there for documenting, transcribing, and picture taking, and what have you. Now let me boot in the Windows here and take a look at the control panel. Any day now. There we go. And it's taking its sweet time. And there is my favorite word, Windows not responding. There we go. As you can see, it has 960 megabytes of RAM. But anyway, that is the computer. Not really much to show after that. It's just basically a little software here and there. But needless to say, that's my Throwback Thursday, which I should have done yesterday. So with that saying, if there's any questions, comments, and concerns, stow them down below. Until next time, have a good one.